What's up, y'all? So, I made a stuck point, and it's a very selfish stuck point because, again, regardless as to whether everyone else seems to be okay, my family is actually affected. I've actually taken real life blows because of the bullshit. Okay? So, my thing is, oh, it might seem all fancy or, oh, it's like a movie to some people. They having the most fun. Fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you. Three ways, sideways from Sunday. Fuck you. Okay? Like, for real. So, my thing is this. So, I'm younger than Chris Brown. I am. Regardless as to whether you walk up to me, someone walked up to me the other day and was like, "Oh, auntie, fuck you, bitch," because at the end of the day, people don't know all that you have went through. Someone wants to use the word endure so fudging bad. All that you went through to get to the point that you at. No, it's not from me overeating. It's never been from that. It is from y'all injecting people with shit that they did not agree to. Okay. Then not only do you do that, but again, y'all keep pushing this overly perverse cosmetic surgery at females that is around my age range when we've always been okay with our bodies, like, but you keep trying to act like everybody is insecure about their body. But we all know that you do cosmetic surgery, and then I put on the previous video about when you do experiments and all that stuff, it can be very respectful, but at the same time, y'all know it's a whole bunch of people that y'all keep trying to experiment on or force to make them look like they're less than what they actually are or can or have the potential to be when you've been told repeatedly not to mess with those people. When you've been told repeatedly, don't force this on them. Don't be trying to sit up there and force stuff on them and make it seem like you didn't force something on them. And then you be trying to you will try to sit up there and make them look like they're a criminal, make them look like they crazy or stupid or slow or whatever have you, so you can get away with the stuff that you have done to them. Like, it's very fudging simple. And then not only that, again, we all know that this experimentation of cosmetic surgery is not because, oh, people want BBLs. That's not what it's for. It's because, okay, think about if you were in war, right? Or if you were caught in a fire or whatever, your body is mangled in some type of way and you have to have cosmetic surgery because you look so badly damaged. The surgery that it takes for these women to have BBLs and nose jobs and breast jobs, that is the stuff that will help correct it. What is the difference on whether you are correcting it on a mangled body or an unmangled body? Majority of the stuff that happens to people that get them to that point of where, oh, your body looks messed up, just naturally messed up, or even to the point of where, oh, these are people, they're very mangled because they've been in hectic situations, very hectic situations. Majority of the time that shit is set up deliberately. Okay, there is a very heavy force of control that is on everybody, and yes, you can do that with robot um, robots. You can do that with different forms of ions, what you call that, like magnetic forces. Again, if it's small, like, have y'all ever seen like little pebbles of like small metal, and it's almost small like sand? Now again, think about being slowly fed that shit. Then it has smart technology, which means it can go wherever it wants to go. It's not the same as a bullet that has ricocheted. That means it can compile itself in certain parts of your body to make you do certain thing on things. Or you have the same as how they have medications that they can stick in your body, like for instance the Implanon and the Nexplanon. You can stick that in their body. It will have mood stabilizers and mood destabilizers in it, so when you feel all out of whack or when you start to feel sick and you feel like you need these procedures when you don't need the dang on procedures. And they making you have the procedures for no fudging reason. Like, again, I don't even get to enjoy my physical body before somebody get to tampering with it. And then, oh, you just trying to have a whole bunch of young chicks that, oh, seem as though they're immature when they might not even be, or just like they overly addicted to what other people think, just to justify the fact that you feel like I need to be pushed into having cosmetic surgery. That shit is very fucked up. It's a mind game. And not only is it a mind game, that is like a fight tactic. That's a war tactic. When you push people into having cosmetic procedures, when you push them into taking medications that they don't dang on need, when you push them into having surgical procedures, like what the fuck is wrong with you? It's something mentally wrong with you. But you want to label me as a thief because again, you being overly greedy with the fact that again, I already mentioned on a previous video. Think about how many stores sell food. The food, before it can get to expiration date that is on the bag, you have to take it off the shelves. When you talk about monthly, daily, this stuff does not get bought out. Even with people with food stamps, this stuff don't get bought out, and this is all based off of your selfishness. Because again, if you can plant a seed, you reap the benefits of that seed that you plant. And yes, you can learn how to keep a seed healthy. You can learn how to treat the land if the land gets sick in any way, shape, or form. But so you think about this is only from the effects of how much has accumulated. It's only from the effects of some people actively working towards making food. Some people actively working towards making seeds and planting seeds and growing seeds, not making seeds. Cancel that out. And so again, because I already set up there and I told y'all I'm not okay with y'all always mixing and matching stuff in the lab, hybrid stuff. I'm not okay with that. It is an inner body war that is being had right now. Yes, and I said what I said. Inner body war that is being had right now. And again, y'all are targeting people with that cosmetic surgery because again, it would be easy to practice on people who don't have anything wrong with them. That's like me. I have completely good health. I've always had completely good health, and y'all are forcing this stuff on me. And then like it's like, oh well, if you don't do it, it ain't gonna get fixed. So it's either live with it looking messed up. It's not the standard of what a body should look like. So if you have a man, he not gonna like what you look like. He gonna want to break up with you, or people gonna talk about you, or whatever have you. If you don't get it fixed, you make it so fucking bad. Like, and then the thing is, you don't pay those people. You don't compensate. That is the biggest issue. You don't compensate them for um, the ways in which you mess them up to make them look sick, make them feel sick, or make them be all twisted up, or make them, again, to force them into having to have surgical procedures. It's not just some people. It's not just the people with the it making it seem like they need cosmetic surgery because they want their body to look extra cute. It's some people, they are actually being twisted up. Again, a vibrational war, a vibrational force on somebody can have your bones twisted up. It can. It can have your bones twisted up easily, and you naturally never had anything wrong with you, but you have this vibration stuff because again, think about the little minerals, those little metallic pieces that are in your body that you are being fed, or whether it could be airborne, whether it's in your food, whether it's in your drinking water. How do these things take effect on you? How do they take effect on your body? How do they take effect on your unborn children? Y'all are not compensating people for all of this stuff that is having an effect on them. But then not only that, you making them be the ones to pay for these dang on procedures on top of that. Then again, all of the side effects that go along with this. What are the long-term side effects of them? Having to deal with all this stuff that you are putting them through. Because again, outside of just surgical procedures, I'm talking about socially. When you talk about financially, if you just gonna force the financial system on everyone, to where you can't come, you can't go, you can't have a safe and secure place to lay your head, you can't keep your family safe and secure. There are things that has actually happened to me and have actually happened to my family that I had nothing to do with. But everybody just going on lottie fucking die like everything is just oh so cool and gravy. No, it's not. It's a lot of stuff that has happened to me that is being made to look like I gave the okay to do it, but I didn't. That's like again, if I wasn't the one that was talking to you right now, as advanced as things is getting right now, even just talking about well, I wanted to say CGI. You know, not animatronics. What do you like from robotics to AI to all of that different stuff? would you be able to even tell the difference between me and someone else? And again, it's like y'all don't even want to sit down and talk about the situation, but you want people to continue to work towards goals that is not helping them get what they really need. It's not helping them talk about the stuff that they really need to talk about. It's not helping keeping their family safe and secure. Just because again, these jobs are revolving doors. You don't see anything past the franchises, and they do. They don't have a concern with you. You don't even get to meet the person that actually owns this shit. Where it used to be you could go and everybody know who the store owner or who the person was. They used to be the farmer. You knew these people. These people knew you. They kids played with your kids and everybody was cool. You don't know these people. You talking about not trusting people. You might as well let people just walk straight up in your house because you don't even build your own house. How do you know that the air ducts is safe enough for you to breathe inside your own fucking home? Like, be for real. When people are acting so fucking psychotic, you are forcing people into a psychotic sense of stability. Because again, these are revolving doors. They in and out. They quick to fire your ass with no explanation. It's temporary, and if you in between jobs, oh well, it's your fault. You better figure out how to do it. They not giving a fuck about if you figuring out how to do it or not. They not giving a fuck about what the consequences of what happened to you and your family. They gonna blame you and make it say, oh, that it was a lawful thing. It happened lawfully. We got records. We got documents to say. How many documents have been fraudulently done by somebody who said that they had a title? That said that, oh, I'm high enough. I'm in status. It's what that stupid broad say? Oh, it's a status thing. It's a no, bitch. You're just dumb. It's a dummy thing. That's what it is. You're dumb. You're dumb. Because again, haven't people gone to war with kings and queens? Haven't kings and queens got overthrown? Why? Because the people didn't pick your ass. And then again, y'all want to use this race bait and bullshit as a fucking defense. Like, yes, when someone does not have limitations, they don't have any filter. They don't give a fuck about how far they go. Yes, they will fight with people of their own ethnicity, but again, if I can use this as a deflect to make you not focused on the shit that you should be focused on, yes, I'm going to fucking use it. Yes, it is people that is like that, and they don't give a fuck. Yes, you have went through very hard effects. When you talk about when people want to bring up the stuff that has happened to people because of people wanting to cling to their racial situation, like, yeah, there's major effects that people have gone through, but that does not negate the fact that it was still a deflect for them to lie and scheme and cheat. It is literally what that was. And they put it on top of a whole bunch of people's backs. That is true. But again, this person don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. So why is that a big shocker? And I told y'all repeatedly, when people actually start hitting people, even when you talk about in a way that is calm, quiet, subtle, intricate, they don't give a fuck about whether or not you got disabilities. They don't give a fuck about whether or not you got kids. They don't give a fuck about whether you brown, blue, purple, pink, green. What is it that I can benefit up off of you? That's what they care about. That is all they have ever cared about. But you want me to cling to that mentality and act like it's not self-destructive when it in fact is. It is self-destructive, especially when there are better ways to do things, especially when there are good people that's saying we'll work hard to make sure these better things get done. We work hard to make sure that everybody stays self-accountable. We will work hard to make sure we are self-accountable. But you keep blocking these people off, and then you keep trying to bash and belittle good people. For what? Hardworking people. For what? Again, people can be creative, but you are pushing that towards, again, to use, abuse, lie, manipulate in new ways and new forms. And I'm just supposed to come and go every fucking day, in and out, come and go, and just act like everything's all right. Nothing is new, nothing's going on. People can't even take strike. Like, let's be for real. How many times have people come together and was so serious about having a strike? How many people have actually done that? Full-fledged done that? You can't, right? Your body is taking over. Yeah, they taking over everybody. And it, again, when you talking about taking over people, whether, again, because You can say that people outlawed chemical warfare, but I think when for the president that y'all say is the first black president, didn't they have several chemical spills during the time that he was president? And those were deliberate. They were not coincidental. They were very strategic. So again, yes, even the oil spill is considered to be a chemical spill if it is mixed with stuff that, again, did you even ask what it was mixed with? Did you ask? And who is the hell is it that told y'all that y'all should be pulling that much stuff vastly out of the earth? Like, I remember back when I was a child, because again, they geared me up to be a scientist, but then why is it that, again, if you have a list of things that is supposed to happen or people that you are supposed to collaborate or work with, and they haven't gotten in there, and you have a checklist of things that should and should not be done, why the hell is it so hard for people to be like, hold up, this person's missing, this person's missing, this person's missing? Why haven't they gotten here? Oh, okay, I need to go and sit down and talk to these people. Why is that so hard? Because if it was me and the shoe was on the other foot, I would have already did it. Which means you're not doing your fucking job, or you might be hindered. But at the same time, when you sitting up there saying, oh, this can be easily played with, I'm not about to allow y'all to utilize this shit as excuse when you are going to make existence, basic living, even basic the basic need to trust or to be where you can trust people. Y'all are gonna make it so hectic to where can't nobody do that. And that's gonna be y'all fault. This gonna be y'all fault because of how y'all do things and how y'all treat people and the mentality. Because it's a mentality thing. It's not a skin color thing. It's not a region thing. It's not a, you get what I'm saying? It is a mentality thing. Y'all are at war with a certain mentality that is being forced on different people. And again, so when you talk about, again, mood stabilizers, things being put into your body, chemicals and stuff that can make you imbalanced, how many times can you erase somebody's thoughts, erase their memory, wipe it out, and they won't even remember who the fuck they are, who they are truly cool with, who's really cool with them, who's really safe for them to be around, who's not. Can you do that to a whole nation? Yes, and they have it in books historically that you can. Can you do it to? Can you do that to a whole planet? Yes, you can, and historically they have. And so again, it's just like, but again, I keep seeing where y'all are harming people and y'all are negatively affecting me for no reason that I never did anything to anyone. But you keep doing it, and even if, say, for instance, there was somebody around me that did do something, how the fuck am I to blame for that? You gonna still hit me too? Like, what the fuck? Like, be for real. What is it that makes people highly important to where, oh, they need to be top pick? Because again, your thought process and of what real true value is, and mine is based off of what real true value is. It is based on that person's character. That has more value than your your money. It has. I meant to say money, not monetary, but those can be separate things. Not trying to do no wordplay, but they can be separate things. And so again, it's just like, again, who are y'all playing with? Y'all can do things way better than what y'all do, and you refuse not to. You know what I'm saying? If people just sitting by themselves, uh, you know, having fun, or just being safe and secure inside a actual home and not bothering nobody. If that was bare minimum, y'all won't even do that. Y'all complain about a whole bunch of stupid shit. And again, it's deflected. Deliberately is done and set up in ways in which it makes it seem easy on the surface for you to do that. Like, be for fucking real. And all you gotta throw up in the mix is people's ability to fake and be someone else that they are not. Pose as you. That's a very easy task. So again, do you know whether or not you are fighting with physical man, human, or other being? When you go to that extent, is it another being attack, or is it a human to human attack? But again, what the fuck would be the reason to go that fucking far with people you never know, who never knew you, who you never even had a problem with, who didn't have a problem with you, didn't even seek to harm you in any way, Why are you trying to force all this harm, lie, manipulation on them? Okay, just for you to say, oh, we just wanted to showcase that we could do it. Okay, you did that. You did that for over 100 years. Now what? Now what? Now what? Because I still don't see where y'all adding any correction in for this stuff. Y'all gonna keep going along like the system that you see in front of you is the true system when it never has been. I know that since I was a child. It never has been. It never been was the true system. That's like how you go to the voting polls and you vote for Congress and Senate and the president and all of this stuff, and you go to shopping centers and go on vacation. Yeah, that's not the true system. You don't even know what affects you from your day to day. Can you see it? Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Can you taste it? Just because you can't don't mean that it ain't there, and just because you can't don't mean that it is not taking a major effect on you. Be for real. Be for real. Just like again, how they talk about time travel. I done talked about all of that. Being able to speed stuff up. Done talked about all of that. Or overly slow stuff down. Done talked about all that. There's a lot of individuals when you talk about universal, galactical, when you talk about all those different things, there is people who already had the ability to do that before I was born. Again, I'm younger than Chris Brown. I'm not that much younger than him, but I am younger than him. That's just an example. They trying to figure out whether or not Miley Cyrus. I don't know if she's younger than Chris Brown or older than him. I have to look it up today. But I think we either around the same age or I might be. I want to say that I'm younger than her, but I'm not. I'm not sure if I'm older or if I'm younger. I haven't ever looked it up. But I know all of it between me, Chris Brown, and Miley Cyrus. We all around the same age range. And so Jonas Brothers, they all around the same age range. And so again, why is it someone around my age range? Why is it I should be being bashed or used and abused by problems that were already there way before I was even born? Why? When you talk about serving you or helping you, or just bitch, you don't see how heavy populated the world is. If y'all could not figure it out, why would I help you do anything? I'm not helping you do shit. And y'all are majorly fucking up. I might as well just go off and gather within the group of my age range and do whatever needs to be done to fix what y'all done fucked up because y'all keep majorly fucking up. Like for real, it's no reason why it's grown ass men. I can't even go to sleep at the place that I'm supposed to be able to call home. I can't because it's grown ass men feeling like it's okay to sexually threaten me or people pervertedly threatening my children. Like, but again, I'm the crazy one. I'm supposed to be the one throw it off. No, it's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with y'all, and it was something wrong with y'all before I even hit the age of 5. Be for real. Because again, for some people, that is a kink to threaten people. For some people, it is a kink. It is like a fetish for them to make you feel secure and then snatch it from you. Make you feel secure, then snatch it from you. Or make you, again, feel like, again, you got some sense of normalcy, and then, again, they fiddling with it and fucking with it, and ha. You don't even know the ways I'm fucking with you. Like, it's something wrong with y'all. You not even correcting those people. You don't correct the creatures. You don't correct the animals. You don't correct the vibrations. It's something wrong with you. You gonna sit up there and say it's something wrong with me. It's something wrong with you. It is something wrong with you. And then when I get sick and I can't move and I can't dang on speak, you won't call me lazy or want to call me, no. Again, y'all are in a subtle war zone. This is what this is. This is a subtle war zone. Just because we ain't got bombs flying off don't mean that it ain't no war zone. You talking about intricate war zone, quiet war zone. Again, when you talk about a chemical spill, does a chemical spill jump up in your face and like, rah, bitch, rah? No, it don't. It's gonna slowly seep in, and then your ass gonna be knocked out all over fucking sudden. That's how it do. That is exactly what it does. I don't know what the fuck y'all was expecting. And again, who is not susceptible when you talking about, oh, because you keep going at it with people instead of sitting there talking again. What is it that make you better? You're not better just because you want to be stuck in delusion and you got a group full of people that don't mind kissing your ass and lying to you and telling you what you want to fucking hear. That don't make you better than me. It don't. Oh, because you have compiled a ass load of objects that don't have any real life in them. You mean lifeless objects? You have created an illusion of lifeless objects that look all pretty and sparkly around you, and so they're supposed to be the thing that make you better than me. You're delusional. Yeah, you're real delusional. And I already spoke on it on a previous video. Just because I don't have the aesthetics to look cute, so fucking what? Even if I came in here look like a dang on bum, one shoe on, one shoe out, screaming help me, y'all gonna look at me like I'm fucking funky and not fucking help? Something is wrong with you. Obviously, I'm going through some shit that I can't fix on my own. If people were supposed to do everything by themselves, why the fuck is everyone born around the same time? Excuse me, we all live on one planet. Plan it. It was a place that was planned and y'all were strategically put on this motherfucker together to fucking figure out your bullshit. But you still don't even want to sit down and talk to each other. You still want to act delusional like you better than the next. And how the fuck are you going to say you better than somebody you never even sat down and talked with, you idiot? They can accomplish the same stuff that you have accomplished and better. Yeah, baby, I'm very goal-oriented. Very goal-oriented. You got life fucked up. And then when you talk about the balances of things being switched, I mean, if they do that musical chairs or they do that position switch, then what the fuck you gonna do? Because you done fucked over everybody. You made it seem like it was cool to treat people like crap. When they switch shit off, then what you gonna do? You done started shit with people for no fucking reason. Then what you gonna do? I don't do that. I don't start fights with people for no reason. If you have again, every projection is not real. You have an over hallucination. You need to sit down in a room somewhere and deal with that hallucination that you are going through. Yeah, some of them can be vibrational hallucinations. Some of them can be medically induced hallucinations. Some of them can be, okay? So it hits you in different ways. But to say that it can't be done or it hasn't been done to people in the vast or in multiple different ways, and I'm not okay with y'all stealing from me. I'm not okay with y'all using me, abusing me in any way, shape, level, or form. I don't give a fuck what group you claim. You know I can create a group name right now. I can. And put high status people in it. I sure can. Right now. Then what? And then I put their ass over y'all fucking head. Then what? You gonna be feeling real stupid. Like, it's very simple, bro. Let's not overcomplicate it. Bye, y'all.